disappear by the time you get up here. If you can do that for us, it'd be great. Thank you.
What up for you?
That is for 2156 going to LA, Chicago, and Baltimore.
FP Grinder, what up? We just chilling. I'm just angry.
Alrighty then, we got our stairs back there at the back of the aircraft, so if you do want to go down to the back of the aircraft, go down to this right-hand side door, down the stairs, down the yellow brick road, all the way back down to the blue set of stairs, but it's your choice. If you can't handle the stairs, don't go down that way, go straight ahead. But if you see a line down there and you can, make a right. That way, if you're sitting together expressly, that way you sit together.
Hold on, I'm away for this
announcement. Thanks, guys. 2156 LA, welcome aboard. I'm going to go with A.
Make sure you guys smash the like button. Man, I think I'm going to miss the weigh-in. I'm so hot right now. I left so early. Got here, everything was smooth sailing. That security line was like wrapped around the corner. So I missed the Omaha flight. Actually, I had a connecting flight to Denver. Yeah, man, we some bad boys. So, see, the problem with flights in like rural places like Omaha is there's not that many going there. You know, there's not like direct flights. So. The next flight is not till like 9. What time is it? It's like, what time is it? It's like 6 something. Next flight's not till 9. What does Triple G have to do with anything? Yeah, I'll probably miss the... Man, that security was so good. See, I made a mistake. Normally I fly out of San Francisco, but I didn't feel like dealing with the headache, so I dealt. But I'm slow ass TSA. What's worse is I'm trapped. I could have just stayed and slept longer.
Alrighty, as we have over A1260, we're going with the next one. And starting with extra time stamped in your boarding document. A, that status for trade doesn't have to.
You said it's snowing.
Active military in uniform.
Let me wait for this.
And then we have families traveling with children 6 and under. Welcome aboard. Alright, B130, you're next.
Fucking hate airports. No, I'm not tired. I'm just not trying to yell in the airport. And I'm pissed off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gainer in for flight 37, service to Las Vegas. This flight continues on to Albuquerque. Our inbound aircraft is on its way.
Yeah,
as soon as it gets here, we're deplane and we'll start the boarding process for Las Vegas flight 37. This will be a full flight this morning. Please limit your carry-on items to only one large carry-on that must fit in the overhead bin, and only one smaller personal item that should go underneath the seat in front of you. Anyone traveling with a car seat or a stroller, personal assistance device, have those items get checked here.
Make sure you guys smash the like button too.
If you'd like to upgrade your boarding position, those are available for $30. Please see me here at the customer service desk if you would like to improve your boarding position and board with Business Select between A13
Shout out to JV. The weather is like 40 or 50 degrees or so. I think it's supposed to rain today or something. They start their fall and winter promptly. Cold and rainy. I hate being held up to it happen Monday. Yeah, man, you gotta get here like fucking 3 hours in advance. You know, you have to get here hella early. And the crazy thing is, like, it's gonna be in Omaha before me, cause it made it on the plane, but I didn't. Like, what the fuck? So my bag gonna be in Omaha, but I'm not. Don't worry about ego. Had 2 hurricanes. Wow, that's crazy. What's up with your boy Kanye West and Donald Trump? That look horrible. Man, I stay in these airports trapped. Kanye West sound like an idiot. He was talking about something. What was he saying? He was saying something like he bipolar and don't know his son's name.
Oh, he's all right.
And he was like, I don't know. He was tripping. He was like, then the doctor said I might not even know my son's name because of misdiagnosis. He's tripping. He's real life tripping. I promote my channel everywhere I go. Much love from Denver. Get a Starbucks on me. That's where I'm supposed to be. And then it's a connecting flight to Omaha. King Palmer, what's up? If y'all want to cheer me up, smash the like button. We working. What about DC and the UFC? He's a beast. Cormier versus Dillian Whyte. Hey, you're tripping. Somebody said Cormier. What the hell? Damn, there's a storm in Mexico. Yeah, Kanye, I think after his mom passed, that's when he really lost it. He's just been wilding ever since then. He wilding out without the Nick Cannon. Kanye West be really tripping nowadays. Even that song with Lil Pump. It's such a fucking McLovin. Like what? Hold on 1 second. TSA, some haters. I can't even say that right now. You're trying to get me locked up. I think Eddie Hearns did this to me. Eddie Hearns got me trapped at this airport. Listen, let's talk about it. Eddie Hearn, I did some videos about it. Eddie Hearns is claiming that fans want to see Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora. Who?
Alrighty, Steve, 1, 2, 3, you're next, welcome.
Who's really checking for that? Like, you know how like you're hungry for like food? You're like, man, I can go for some mac and cheese, you know, loaded mashed potatoes and a steak. That sounds good. Who's just out here like, man, you know what sounds good in 2018 in boxing? I'm trying to see Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora. Yeah. I need that rematch. Like, who is just out here doing that? Like, who's just craving that. It's funny. It's funny. New media, we stomping a mud hole on you guys. Like, it's just funny. Like, who was just really just sitting at home like, man, yeah, Wilder fighting Tyson Fury, that's all right. Wilder Joshua, that's all right. You know, Spence Thurman, that's cool. But you know what the fight to make is? Derek Chisora and Dillian Whyte 2. Like, really? He said Dante had a poll and it was 98%. It should be 1,000%, to be honest. I might fuck around and do a poll. Hey, the UK looking shaky right now with these statements, you know, talking about like the fans are clamoring for Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora. What fans? Fans of Matchroom, fans of Eddie, you know. Then next thing you know, they're gonna be like, fans don't want Joshua Wilder, they really want AJ versus Dillian Whyte 2. That's what the fans want. No, that's what you want. That's what you want to make. Nah. Listen. It'd be one thing if I didn't have successful platforms on the internet. Like, this is bigger than that. It's not like I just have fans from the Bay Area. You know, my platform's pretty big. You know, on different levels. You know, Facebook. I got like, you know, we got like 21,000 on Facebook. I got people on Twitter all the time, you know, 6, something light. But a lot of people hit me up with their opinion, you know. We got that 150K plus on YouTube from the mud. You know, we got about 80 on Instagram almost. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you're not gonna play me because I have successful platforms in this same market. So I know what fans want, because fans tell me. So it's like, where are you getting this information? Like, where, if fans that watch me or are fans of me are screaming like Luis Ortiz, Dillian Whyte, then show me the fans, because I could show you comments. You know, we can go bar for bar. I could show you comments of people who, when I talk about Luis Ortiz, they're like, yeah, Dillian Whyte, Luis Ortiz is a good fight. Show me the multitudes of people outside of the UK that want to see Dillian Whyte versus Derek Chisora 2. Straight up. You know, it's like, you're not gonna. New media's here, man. You're not gonna be able. Like you said, Dante got a poll, and 98% of the people voted for Luis Ortiz. Like, so okay, so Dante got like whatever 170 plus thousand. You know, I got 150 plus thousand. That right there is fucking half of the big channels on YouTube. At least that do like commentary and other stuff outside of just footage, you know. So his stats, you know, he's doing the poll, running the poll. I talk to people on the same thing. It's like, come on, man, we know. I'm telling y'all what it is.
On our flight into Las Vegas, flight 37, we're gonna
start our boarding as soon as
everybody gets off this plane. It is on the ground. We'll be pulling in. There's only 40-some people, so we'll start our boarding. You should have an A, B, or a C in your boarding pass. In just a couple minutes, we'd
George
have to faster with the A boarding passes line up.
George C said over 4,000
with the numbers
voted.
on the pillars there in the middle. We're going to start that left-hand side over there with A number 1 and work our way back to number 30. 1 in the front, 30 in the back. Then we'll continue on the right-hand side with A, 31 in the front, work our way back to number 60. Once we do the A group, then we'll do the B group and the C group. Any passengers with a pre-board mark on your boarding pass should gather over here in front of the podium. And any passengers traveling with children 6 and under, we do our family boarding directly after our A group. If you have an A boarding pass, you're welcome to board according to that positioning number. Again, it's going to be just a few more minutes. Our plane will be pulling into the gate. Once everybody deplanes, we'll start our boarding process.
So, anyway, what promoters and whatnot used to do, it doesn't work no more. New media's here. We here to stay. Did anyone leave a super chat? Because I'm testing something else, like a new interface out. I can't tell if there's super chats because it all looks the same. Has anyone left a super chat? Yes or no? Oh, I didn't even know. Oh, people left super. See, I didn't know. Like, I'm on the go, so I didn't see no super chat. It's all the same. Like, see, when I'm on my computer at home, it changes colors and stuff. Oh, wow. Shout out to the people leaving super chats. Okay, hold on. King Palma. Okay, I see how it... So it doesn't change colors. I gotta see if I can change it. $5 super chat from Mr. King Palma. It says Bud versus Benavidez is gonna be lit. Yeah, I'll be there for the fight. I'm looking forward to it. Should be a good one. I don't know why they hate each other so much, but it's making it entertaining for sure. Definitely. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'll be at the Crawford fight. I'm probably gonna miss the weigh-in because it's stupid airport shit. Well, I'll be at the fight. I'll be in Omaha. See, people, go with your gut feeling. I was gonna go earlier in the week, but I was like, nah, I can get some stuff done. Then I fuck around and pushed it, and then now I end up missing this shit. Who's JV? Shout out to JV for a $10 super chat. I can't see him, you know. I gotta get the hang of it on this because I put a different interface on my phone. If I miss the super chat, please let me know. Am I coming to New York for Jacobs Derevchenko? I don't know. The way this trip has been for me has been a nightmare. I kind of don't want to travel right now. But that's a good fight. That's my dude. Jacobs is my dude. I like both fighters, but I gotta go with Crawford. He's probably more proven. I mean, I have Crawford as my number one pound for pound, so. Shout out to the Truth, $10 super chat. I'm probably gonna miss the weigh-in, to be honest. Because even if I get there early, I'm not gonna pull up to no weigh-in with carry-ons and all this luggage. So, I don't think it's gonna work. I lean towards Crawford, but it should be a good fight. He could be tested. Jose Benavidez is a good fighter. 2 undefeated fighters. No one's gonna want to lose their O. Ego, they said Canelo ain't going back to Texas because of Charlemagne. Charlo's gonna have a hard time getting fights because they're gonna do like Luis Ortiz. Notice he's a threat, but they're gonna say everything else but we don't want to fight the motherfucker.
Right, 31-360,
But back to this Eddie Hearn shit. Eddie Hearn. I mean, Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte. Yeah. Yeah, nobody gonna say I'm too scared to fight him. They just gonna fight. See, and that's the worst part about boxing is like they always say everything but like give the person props. Shout out to Richard. What's up? Yeah, they always say everything but. Instead of just giving a guy credit, like, man, Luis Ortiz, he's a monster, but I got this domestic beef with Derek Chisora, so we want to do that. That's great, you know. That's cool. But Dillian Whyte did a video not too long ago. He said, "I'll knock the old man out." I'm trying to see that though, you know. And you know, I'll knock the old man out. Everyone keeps calling him old, but don't want to fight him. What kind of sense does that make? If everyone thinks Luis Ortiz is old and decrepit, then why don't someone just sleep him? You know, knock him out like Wilder did. So I think people realize how good he is and what he represents. Somebody said I don't want to get knocked out and go viral. No, my flight didn't get delayed, but I was making smooth timing. They checked my bag. My bag gonna be in Omaha before me. The security was just, they had 2 lines open. You know, I came to Sacramento. I normally fly out of SFO, but I see why I fly out of San Francisco. It's like more hectic, but it runs smoother. I'm tired of matchroom boxing. Just stop trying to deceive people. That's my thing. You know, everybody keeps saying that Luis Ortiz ain't this and that. I'm not trying to hear that unless you're trying to fight him. It's that simple. You know, and then for Eddie Hearn to be like, more people are anticipating a fight with Chisora. Like, come on, man. Like, really? And see, the funny thing is, with Chisora particularly, is nobody was even talking about Chisora until they put him on the undercard and he knocked out Takam. Like, the things they were saying about Chisora was like he needed to retire type stuff. You get what I'm saying? So he went from people saying, oh, he should retire, to knocking out Takam, and then now Eddie Hearn is using that as a catalyst to catapult him into a rematch, which is a domestic level fight. You know, it really doesn't mean anything in terms of the grand picture, you know, the grand scheme of things with the heavyweight division. Like, who would pick, let's do a vote right now. Who picks Derek Chisora to beat Luis Ortiz at this stage?
Susan McIntyre, his first aircraft A16.
Come on, like, answer, let me know.
Okay, we're going to start with our business select, starting with
So
A number 1.
let me know
who
would pick Derek Chisora to beat Luis Ortiz at this stage right now, if they were to fight. See, exactly. So once again, it doesn't. What is Dillian Whyte? Even if he beats him again, that don't prove that you could beat a champion. That don't prove you could beat a former champion like Tyson Fury. Doesn't prove you could beat Luis Ortiz. Really proves nothing. Proves you could beat a guy you already beat. I thought he lost that fight, but you know, they're both tough. You know, and showed they're pretty durable. So if it's another thing like that, why are they gonna give it? Why would they give it to Chisora this time? You know, it's like we need to get back to fights that actually matter. And I see what Matchroom is doing, like DAZN, like they could give us they could give us something more than what they're giving us, you know. But they don't see. This is the thing is they don't want to risk it, you know. Gerald Miller versus Dillian Whyte is a better fight, but you put Gerald Miller in there with Thomas Adamek, so you can slowly string it along and milk it. So you know, so you can keep putting Dillian Whyte in against a certain level of competition. Keep putting Gerald Miller in a certain level of competition and prolong it. It's like you trying to stretch it. But people aren't trying to wait all day. Like, you know, I'm realistic, you know, get some mid-level guys in there occasionally. But, you know, if Dillian Whyte fights Luis Ortiz, as far as I'm concerned, that's the best name on his resume. You know, if he can beat him. Him and Joshua will be the best people Dillian Whyte's ever faced. Name someone better than Luis Ortiz that Whyte has faced since Joshua. When you say he just beat Parker, what's that got to do with anything? Parker, I think he wasn't. He was clearly the weakest link champion. He had proven the least. Oh yeah, you sound stupid. Ego, you should ask Eddie for a job. You obviously hating on the money he making. Yeah. That's it. You see how desperate these dudes is? Your name is Cookies and Cream. I would never lose to nobody named Cookies and Cream. Where the cookies and shit to get some milk and cookies. Listen, I'm incapable of losing to somebody named Cookies and Cream. Just stop it. Where the cookies and shit. Him downstairs. What the fuck you talking about? This dude. Hey, you too sweet. You're not on my level. Talking about some cookies and cream. Him downstairs.
Yeah, if we have a bit of extra time on the boarding pass,
honestly, do y'all think I would lose to someone named Cookies and Cream?
Children, 6 and under.
Fucking fake ass 112. Peaches and cream. You talking about ask Eddie for a job? Listen, I'm content with what I get paid, and I got respect. You know, people respect me. So, well, why'd I need a job from anybody? Let's get back to your name, Cookies and Cream. Him downstairs. With the cookies and shit. Hey, y'all thought I'd lose to someone named Cookies and Cream? Like, honestly. Y'all thought I'd lose to someone named Cookies and Cream? Is that even possible? Shout out to Marquise for the $5 super chat. Hey, where the cookies and shit? Him downstairs. I ain't scared of you, mother. This dude's name is Cookies and Cream, and he want to go at the dawn. Okay. Yeah, man, I don't need nobody's money, you know. And see, only a sucker would say some stupid shit like that. I want to see the best versus the best, good fights, compelling fights for boxing. You saying, let me ask Eddie for a job because I'm hating on his money. Like, I mean, it just goes to show you that there's different levels of boxing fans. They think it has to be everything else under the sun but what it is. You know, Eddie can make his money. I don't have a problem with anybody getting money. I get money. You know, I don't really even care about money. I had enough money in 02 to burn it in front of you, Hope. You'd have owed me. You'd have whacked me. I had enough money in 02 to burn it in front of you. I don't even care about money like that. I just use it as a means to get to the next level. Shout out to Ron for the $5. $5. It said cookies and cream. These dudes, these old Oreo milkshake ass dudes be trying to hate on me. Listen, if you want to hate on me, sort your name out though, because you can't talk to a dome if your name is Cookies and Cream. I'm just telling you, it's not gonna turn out right for you. Where the cookies and shit. Him downstairs. Hey. Him downstairs, Cookies and Cream. Is he even here anymore? That motherfucker ain't never responded. He ain't even responded since. Him downstairs. Shout out to Kane. Curry. It says the best they can come up with is you hating. Cookies and L's, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's all about. That's all they say. You say something they don't like is you hating. He literally didn't even come back after I roasted his name. Young roast god. I'm telling y'all. Don't be coming with no foul, like weird names trying to get at me. Look, $20 business brain put 20 in your head. Him downstairs. Hey, that's my new shit. Cookies and Cream try to look me down like I wasn't shit. Shout out to Business Brains for the $20 super chat.
Yeah, it'll be good to be out.
Y'all cheering me up with these comments. These dudes be calling me a hater, but name fucking cookie dough and Tootsie Rolls. What dude even names himself some shit? Yeah, cookie dough. That's my name. Call me Cookie Dough and Tootsie Rolls. And Daisy Dukes. All the shit I like. Like, what? Who's more of a sound boxer, Crawford or Benavidez? I would say Crawford. I thought Benavidez lost a couple fights. I don't know about a couple. I think it was 2. I forgot who the second one is, but one was Mauricio Herrera. You know, I thought Herrera beat him. And I think he had another fight like that. But I can't picture Crawford losing to Herrera or even it really even being close. So I would just say Crawford does more, but you never know. It's boxing. You know, guys, if they fight off emotion and you know, you never know. I just think Crawford switches up. You're such a bloody hater for not cock riding Eddie. See, that's what I'm saying. These dudes just be saying whatever. You don't say what they want, is you a hater. If Crawford win, I don't want to hear nothing though. You know? Like, oh, we knew this was going to happen, because I'm seeing people pick Benavidez and say Team Benavidez, which is good. Mark of a good fight. You know? Y'all still going in on my man Cookies and Cream.
Okay, we're going to continue with the 31 to 60. Welcome aboard.
This fool walked to Starbucks in the sun. He walked to Starbucks and get pumpkin spice lattes, and then be typing to me, trying to roast, talking about ask Eddie for money. Like, look, I don't need nobody's money. Cookies and utensils. But you see what they do? It's like pulling teeth just to see a good fight. Yeah, just to watch something. Because I want to see Dillian Whyte versus Luis Ortiz. I'm hating. because you know they ain't trying to make it. You know, he just told you. He said the priority is Derek Chisora. But if you think about it, why is that the priority? Why on earth would Derek Chisora be a priority? Like, just hear me out. Just honestly hear me out. Derek Chisora is the least relevant or meaningful fight, right? Luis Ortiz, if you want clout, you fight him. You know, because real hardcore boxer fans or boxing fans will give you respect for beating him. That would be the best name that he's beaten if he can beat him, right? But you can even fight Dominic Breazeale to become mandatory for the guy you said you want. You know what I mean? This dude look like Mozzie, hold on. Was that Mozzie? That shit look like Mozzie. I'm in sack too. I don't know if y'all seen it. Somebody check Mozzie's like Snapchat. That dude look like Mozzie. The dude, did you guys see it with the red?
Oh, can you verify with him?
The dude with the red hoodie. It looked straight out on Mozzie. Did y'all see? Is him same height and everything? It probably is him, cause I'm in Sacramento too. I'm at the Sac Airport. I would have said what's up if it was him. Oh my gosh, here we go. With Avalon. Americans are being conned. Showtime charges you $80 to $90 for pay-per-view, but the rest of the world pays $25 for the same fight. Wake up. First of all, you sound stupid as hell, because what Showtime pay-per-view have we even had to pay for this year? You see how dumb you sound? You talking about, yeah, Showtime's conning us? How did they con us? They put all these dope fights on the regular network, and you talking about 80 to 90. First of all, you sound stupid, because the only one that's really getting 80 and 90 a pop is Floyd. Second of all, what Showtime pay-per-view have we had this year? Wilder versus Fury will be the first Showtime pay-per-view this whole year, because Floyd ain't fought. So what are you even talking about? You know, we didn't pay 80, 90 for Danny Garcia versus Sean Porter. We didn't pay 80, 90 for Edeslandi Lara versus Swift Jared Hurd. So what are you even talking about? You see how these dudes just be... Like I said, just because you say it don't make it true.
What's that? Working on it.
You know?
I'm messing it all up.
Someone said Mozzie featuring Ego. I'm pretty sure that was him. He walked by hella quick, so... His new album slapped. I ain't listened to all of it, but the part I heard does.
Unless you're right in front of the fan, that's it.
Triple G, Canelo was like 75 probably. But this dude said 80 to 90. You know what I'm saying? So he high charging. Nobody, the only person that got 80 and 90 out of boxing was like Floyd pay-per-views. These dudes just be saying whatever. No facts, no nothing.
Yep.
Hey, the LG fighter is out of pocket. He says, you're getting trash on the regular domestic level. Showtime is a premium network. Exactly. Whatever Wilder Fury costs would be worth it to be. Hey, you're out of pocket. You're out of pocket. See, okay. That's what I'm saying. Don't do that, because you're talking about we're getting ripped off, right, in the States, but UK fans aren't getting ripped off. When we can't even see Amir Khan versus Kell Brook, like, the fight is not even what it once was, and it's like we still can't see it next. You know, Kell Brook pulled out of a fight, then ain't been back, then he's gonna fight somebody, you know, Liam in December or some shit. That's him, his IG, he in Sac Airport. I told you that was Mozzie. See, you never know. See, I'm out here in Sac. You know, Death Row East. Told you Death Row East, believe in it. That's what I'm saying. I like looked and I'm like, damn, that look like him. Be the landlord so I can make these fucking flights. But the dude was talking nonsense. He was saying like, oh, you paying for Showtime, whoa. But who's Kell Brook gonna fight in December? Okay, who do you think Kell Brook's gonna fight? So Kell Brook's gonna be fighting Jaime Munguia? You think he's gonna fight someone like that? Swift Jared Hearn? You think he's gonna fight Jermell Charlo? So what are you talking about? It's gonna be Kell Brook versus Liam or somebody, you know, Razzle Dazzle, you know, somebody we like. Who? Sam Eggington. You know, it's gonna be that type of fight, as to not spoil a potential 2019 Khan fight. Avalon is so desperate. What is he even talking about? So it says it's gonna be Kell Brook versus Glass Joe. Y'all stupid. Man, see, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna talk about like American fans. You know, like what we're suffering. Like, okay. But Khan just fought Phil LaGreca, and then he fought Samuel Vargas, and that was courtesy of UK's Matchroom. But you're gonna really honestly say Showtime is doing American fans a disservice. At least they put top welterweights together, Sean Porter and Danny Garcia. Amir Khan literally just fought two guys that Errol Spence knocked out. Errol Spence fought Ocampo, his mandatory, and then Lamont Peterson this year. And Amir Khan fought two guys that Errol Spence knocked out. One of them got knocked out by Errol Spence and Danny Garcia. So really? And then on top of it, they're trying to get Dillian Whyte in a rematch that no one's asking for. I didn't even hear British fans asking for it, to be honest. I didn't hear British fans talking about like, yeah, I want to see this. And, you know, it's sad that, shit, I need to go to the UK then. If they're just going to buy everything to support it, you know, you just want to support and lend a helping hand. I mean, that's sad when a fan group or a fan base gets kind of exploited. You know, just because of their loyal. Shout out to Business Brains. Cookies and Cream is a man fan. Equal suspect. Is he back? Is Cookies and Cream back? I didn't see him. What do you think of Wilder Fury getting $1 million in 25 minutes? Props. Congratulations. It's not rocket science. You make the best fights, the numbers will be better. Period. Not everyone's like a pay-per-view star, but the numbers will be better than what they would be if that person fought people we didn't want to see him fight. But my thing is, like, with the zone, you got to really look at it. They're like 16 American shows, 16 U.S. shows, 16 UK shows. But the U.S. shows are the comparable matchmaking to UK shows. And that only works in the UK. I don't know how. Like, UK matchmaking in general is different. You know, like, there's domestic level fights often, right? In America, you'll at least see, I'm not saying we don't have any like middle of the road fights, but you still see people from at least different regions of a much bigger place, like Devin Alexander versus Andre Berto. You get what I'm saying? Like, at least, you know, America's pretty big, so you have someone from Florida, Haiti, you know, fighting someone from St. Louis. But then also on the card, you have Luis Collazo versus whoever, you know, Joey Spencer, right? And that's just one of many cards that you're getting on Premier Boxing Champs. With the Matchroom thing, all the fights are like that. Like, what's the, like, Joshua Povetkin, but outside of Joshua Povetkin, what's the last big, like, what's the last UK card where it was held in the UK that's Wilder Fury level? Sean Porter, Danny Garcia level, where it just means something to the world of boxing. Danny Garcia, Sean Porter meant something to the whole welterweight, no matter where you're from. You know, there's a lot of fight, like Derek Chisora, Dillian Whyte too. That means more domestically than it does to the whole heavyweight division. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not convinced that the winner of that fight, whoever it is, would beat Dillian Whyte, or not Dillian Whyte, the winner of Dillian Whyte, Derek Chisora. I'm not convinced they would beat Wilder. You know, I don't even have to watch it to see the outcome to know that it doesn't matter who wins that fight based on, you know, I couldn't, like, if Dillian Whyte won, I'm not going to be like, yeah, he's the man to beat Wilder. Same thing with Derek Chisora. I mean, because I don't base stuff like that off of any one fight. And especially that fight doesn't have as much merit. But if like, okay, I mean, this what I'm saying is not reinventing the wheel. You know what I mean? If you're fighting someone who's considered more, like, we'll do a quick poll. Dillian Whyte knocked out Lucas Brown viciously. If he knocked out Luis Ortiz like that with only one loss to Deontay Wilder, would you say he's like a real problem? Basically, who would you give Dillian Whyte more credit? If he stretched Lucas Brown like that, or if that what he did to Lucas Brown, he did that to Luis Ortiz? You guys let me know. Knocking out Lucas Brown viciously like that, or if the way he knocked out Lucas Brown, he knocked out Luis Ortiz like that, what would you give him more credit for? Exactly, Ortiz. Do we have any shooters that can get Avalon out of here? Exactly, Ortiz, of course. That's what I'm saying. So that's why it's more meaningful, because I have a good feeling that the consensus boxing fan that really fucks with the sport would all give more credit to Dillian Whyte if he can do what he's done with Joseph Parker, 2 knockdowns, or the vicious knockout of Lucas Brown to a guy the quality of Luis Ortiz. End of story. End of story. Because styles make fights. We all know this. Pacquiao didn't look bad. He knocked down Pacquiao knocked Chris Algieri down 6 times. He didn't do that to Mayweather. How many times did he knock Mayweather down? Okay. You know, if Pacquiao were to fight against Terrence Crawford, I mean, is he going to knock him down 6 times? So obviously these things matter, who you're doing it to. You know, who are you destroying? Because even look at like up-and-coming prospect, like Ryan Garcia, his best 2 names on his resume were his last 2 opponents, and those are guys he didn't knock out because he's still learning on the job, still developing, things like that. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously the guys who are the better names on his resume went the distance with him and put him in the toughest fights that he's had so far. It's common sense. So I really feel like fans would give more credit to Dillian Whyte for beating Luis Ortiz. But beyond that, the whole world knows that Dillian Whyte is a shoo-in if the Wilder fight doesn't happen with Joshua next. So that's another fight no one's really asked for, except for maybe some UK fans. So if that absolutely has to be the case because your career must go on, you have Wembley reserved, then why not put Luis Ortiz in a meaningful fight before that? You know, a fight that really means something. I'm headed to Omaha. I'm probably gonna miss the weigh-in because I had this stupid flight. They took my bag and I'm trying to read the comments. Exactly. Someone says safe fight. Who stole out of your check bag? I never had that happen. At what time is it? Cali time. Fiddleback, shout out to you. If Whyte don't fight Ortiz, the whole world would brand him a coward. Damn, the media. See, this is the thing. Is like, how come we're predicting this every step of the way, like without fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, Joshua ain't gonna fight Wilder next in September. Not gonna fight him in September. Boom, don't happen in September. I'm like, Luis Ortiz, he's gonna be avoided. Luis Ortiz gets avoided. It's like, come on, man. We every step of the way. Shout out to Askiar Hussein. It says, gotta spend some money with my man Ego. Keep up the good work. Hashtag new media. Shmoney gang. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. But it's like, that's how you know we must be on to something with this new media stuff, because it's like, how do we just keep getting it right? You know? Like, obviously what you're doing is very predictable or something. And meanwhile, old media will come from behind us and say, oh, we're lying, we're not telling the truth, we're not, you know, we're not keeping it a buck. And then what we say comes true. Then what? You know, like I said, I've never once received a Hallmark I'm sorry card from any of these dudes. And, you know, after they've been proven wrong time and time again. So now we playing for credibility. These dudes' credibility is like through. Their credibility is trash. All these dudes just do is, it's like they want new media to be wrong so bad, so they just put out whatever. Just, yeah, let's say the opposite of what he's saying. Yeah, that's the ticket. All right. But Eddie Hearn, he has to at least disguise his plan so a little bit more. Now I'm convinced the reason he kept egging people on with Dillian Whyte and Wilder is because he was hoping Dillian Whyte could beat Wilder. And then he could bring it back home for a break. Because look, you gotta look at it. They want to make AJ versus Dillian Whyte right now when the whole world's telling Joshua to fight Wilder. So if they want to make that fight and they're even thinking about making a rematch with Dillian Whyte, then you know what the MO and then what the mission would be if Dillian Whyte got the WBC strap. Because he doesn't have the WBC strap, and they still want to make the fight with AJ versus Dillian Whyte too. Dillian Whyte looked out on his feet versus Joseph Parker.
For FAA regulations, you're only allowed to have 2 items, 1 carry-on and 1 personal item. If you don't want to, please consolidate now. Otherwise, we'll get you.
Yeah, man, I've been at the airport. See, this is what I'm saying. Like I'm not complaining about what I do because, you know, I worked hard to get to this level, but man, this travel, like, it's not the being there. It's this type of shit. Like I left so early. I had plenty of time to get there, and then like you guys go to my Instagram story. You could see the line at the airport, and that was actually after I had been in it for 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah, just check my Instagram story. You'll see. Yeah, it's just for the bird. I need that Mayweather airline so I can just hop in somewhere. Even with that, there's a connecting flight. I'm just trying to be there. The best part of when you land, exactly. But, you know, it comes with the territory. I pray for days like this. So you can't complain when you get it. It's just something you got to deal with. You know, pray for business to, you know, take me to places. Now that time is now, so, you know. Damn, he said he missed his connecting flight. That's crazy. I want Luis Ortiz if Dillian won't fight him. Shit, AJ told fans to train for Wilder. So I guess we got to fight Luis Ortiz now, too. Fury already outed Whyte for not fighting Ortiz earlier. And Eddie Hearn is still saying Derek Chisora is the priority. What do y'all think of Pacquiao going to Al Haymon? No, I didn't see Wilder's trainer imitate Tyson Fury. That's funny, though. Tyson Fury blocked Eddie Hearn and Matchroom on Twitter. Tyson Fury don't give no fucks. Pacquiao should have. Better late than never, but Pacquiao should have been done this. He should have made this move a long time ago. C-Stars, you too. Yeah, it's a smart move, even now. Yeah, I need that Star Trek technology. Beam me up. I need to teleport. Fury cursing out Gerald Miller. Yeah, I seen something like that. He said he wanted to spar him for $100K.
Alright, just kind of like throw my pre-board passes, all pass with a note. Pre-board document while on board.
Anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I don't want to miss this flight too. And I can't even see the time. So shout out to everybody for cheering me up. The super chats, the engagement, the conversation. I'll probably be in a better mood once I actually land to get my bags, at least get to my hotel. I'm still in Northern California. I ain't heard nothing about Wilder Fury undercard. I heard Chavez Jr. versus Angulo. Yeah, that fight don't really excite me. I mean, what weight are they gonna fight at? Angulo is like former 54-pounder. Chavez Jr. looked like Rambo weight. But anyway, we'll talk more. I just wanted to go live and let y'all know I had a lot of time to kill. Shout out to Mozzie for being in the stream. Now, the Martinez fight, I don't know what happened with that. Yeah, so I apologize. It looks like I'm going to be missing the weigh-in. You know, I guess I got to spend the night at the airport next time to make sure I get here on time. I left so early. I thought I was like doing it. And everything was running smooth until security line. But fuck it. I'll still be there for the fight though, you know. Anyway, I'll holler at you guys. Peace out.